We all marry out of our dysfunction. It's like a proverb. Everybody says after they got married, maybe a few months in, maybe a couple years in, but there's that realization, oh my gosh, I married my dad, or oh my goodness, I married my mom. But here's the good news is that God means this for good. God means this for healing in our relationships. As one of my friends likes to say, my husband and I are going to trigger each other straight to heaven. And the thing is, marriage provides this opportunity to learn and to close this kind of love and reassurance loop that maybe we weren't able to close as a kid. Like there was that parent we just couldn't quite connect with, or just we didn't feel like they quite got us, and so we were left kind of longing for their love. They may have loved us the best way that they knew how, but there just wasn't that connection we were longing for. And so part of marriage is to bring healing to that deep part of us. But what happens is it can go one of two directions. If you're willing to do the work, to dive into that pain, to dive into even to honestly let the triggers trigger healing, to let them be a signal to heal, then marriage can be the most healing, sanctifying thing. But what happens when it gets really um, dysfunctional in a circular, constant way where you're actually damaging each other, you're hurting each other, you're not able to repair, and you're actually sometimes abusing each other mentally, psychologically, emotionally. Um, the difference is like, are you both willing to do the work? And are you willing to dive into that deep pain? Are you willing to let God in to those deep places, those the deepest wounds that maybe you've carried all your life, that now they are triggered because God wants to bring healing. They are triggered for your good. But if we don't believe that, if we're running from the triggers, if the triggers cause us to lash out or to go into zoning out on our phones or zoning out with alcohol or substances, then what God meant for good, what could have been our greatest healing, actually starts being destruction.